Friday, 5 o'clock Pacific. This is on ESPN. The winner is in the Big 12 title game. West Virginia, they blew it. They got beat at Oklahoma State. Now, can they win at home? And now there's actually a 1 out there. There are some spots where West Virginia's favored. But here, Oklahoma, 1.5, 81.5 the total. Oklahoma can't. How can this happen? Oklahoma's defense has been worse since they fired Stoops. Amazing. And now Murray has been Superman and actually moving up a little bit. A solid number 2 behind Tua for the Heisman. And the odds have gone down drastically on Tua because Murray's having a better year than Baker Mayfield. But in any event, Oklahoma wins. They're in the Big 12 title game. They will meet likely Texas if they can get by Kansas, which they should. And look at the total, Teddy. You tell me where are the stops coming from in this game.
Yeah, and we've seen fairly steady Oklahoma money. I'm not seeing anywhere on my live odds screen now where the Mountaineers are favored. It's Sooners -1 and mostly -1.5. The total's been bet up. I'm seeing 83s out there pretty much across the board right now. Some spots even higher. Where do the stops come from? I don't know. This has been, Oklahoma and over series. The Sooners have cashed the last 4 meetings. The over has cashed the last 4 times. And it's an Oklahoma offense. I really haven't seen anyone stop it. I mean, the 2 games, they played 11 this year. They've scored 45 plus in 9 of the 11. The 2 games they didn't, one came against Army and their ball control offense. They kept the ball out of Kyler Murray's hands. The second game came against Iowa State. What they get? They got the 38 against the Cyclones, and their defense is really good. There's as good. The defense is as good as any in the conference. So this offense for Oklahoma has proven to me to be pretty much unstoppable. I don't think West Virginia's defense is better than Oklahoma's. I'm not convinced they can get stops against Murray and company. That is such a dynamic attack.
Yeah, this is going to be fascinating while with Murray against Greer. And how do they respond? I know, I guess it's right there in front of them, and they're at home, and they've struggled against Oklahoma. But you blow a 17-point lead at the half, and you're up 10 late, Teddy, and now you got to come back on a short week, albeit at home. Tough spot.
Yes and no. I mean, it is a tough spot, but we've seen West Virginia do this repeatedly on the road this season. They have played bad second halves literally in every road game they played.
Correct.
And we haven't seen any carryover effect for any of that. And, of course, prior to last week, they put up 58, 42, 47 the prior 3 weeks. Baylor, Texas, and TCU. And Texas and TCU can play defense. They gained 553 yards of offense last week against Oklahoma State, but they turned the ball over inside the 10-yard line in the red zone a couple of times late. And, of course, drove down to the 14 at the end of the ball game and came up empty. But I don't think there's a hangover effect for West Virginia, not in a game of this magnitude. They know if they win here, they're going to rematch next week. And I'm sure, I'm sure from a motivational or can we bounce back from this standpoint, I don't think there'll be any issues for West Virginia on their home field in that regard.
All right, and thanks. We are both right because I have +1 in pocket. For whatever reason, the only book in faraway places made a phone call. For whatever reason, they have West Virginia laying 1. So that is strange, but Teddy is right. Everywhere else, it's 1.5 with Oklahoma.
Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.